It's been a tough road back to winning for the Manitoba Bisons. Only 4 years ago, they were crowned Vanier Cup champions in Toronto to cap off a perfect season. The Bisons had reached the pinnacle of university football for the first time since back-to-back titles in '69 and '70. As a program, they were on top of the CIS football world.
You know, the night my daughter was born was the greatest night of my life. But next to that, the greatest night of my life was, you know, when we won the Vanier Cup. And it was like just a cavalcade, just an avalanche of emotions and feelings. I thought of guys that won back in '69 and '70. I thought of teams and teammates that I played with. I thought of the guys when we came in here and struggled when I first got hired, and those guys that persevered through 0-8 seasons.
However, the proverbial championship hangover followed the team for the 3 seasons after the celebration, culminating in last year's 2-6 record and a third straight season missing the playoffs. And it's just now that Manitoba is starting to get back some of the winning feeling they had through that magical run in '07.
I think Bison football's back. I think after the Vanier, there was a little bit of a letdown, maybe a relief in winning it after all those years. We've been looking for a signature. We really have. We've been looking to get back the signature that we had in the previous 10 or 12 years that we developed over the last decade. Right now, it feels like it's back.
Helping the rebuilding process is second-year starter Khalil Williams, who's coming into his own and taking charge of the team after just one full season as a CIS starting quarterback.
It's just another year together. We've really come together as a team. There's a lot of team camaraderie. Another year in the system. People are more familiar with the plays. And just a higher level of confidence all around the team. Everyone's playing with confidence, playing with swagger out there. It's really easy to win football games when you play with that kind of confidence.
Williams is being helped along in the process by a former number 7, John Mackey, someone who knows a little something about winning in Manitoba. The offensive MVP from the '07 Vanier Cup is now on the Bisons coaching staff and has been a great influence on the 23-year-old pivot, who many say is a natural-born leader.
Oh, he's helped me tremendously. I mean, he's always on all the quarterbacks about sticking with your reads. Don't push the panic button. As long as you follow your reads and follow the system that's in place for us, we'll be successful.
Mackey is trying his best to share his championship experience with Williams and the rest of the team. And while he knows the program is still in a rebuilding process, he can already draw parallels between his team and the 2011 Bisons. Mackey says it's all about going through the tough times before finally reaching the top.
When we were in '06, we lost a tough one in the Hardy Cup, and that really sprung us, to do what we did in '07. Same thing here. You got to take your losses. They're tough ones, but these guys learn from them, and that's the best part about football, right? Is they can really learn from the loss and their mistakes and stuff. And these guys are a bunch of winners. I really think so.
Dobie also sees the comparables, especially between his current pivot and the one who led Manitoba to the national championship. He says Williams is starting to take full control, confident and determined in his play calling.
He's got such a feel for our offense, and the way that he and John Mackey think are so in tuned. It's like having 2 quarterbacks all rolled up into one.
It's that kind of relationship that's going to help the Bisons get back to an elite level. For Dobie, who's in his 16th season in Manitoba, it always seems to come back to the '07 Vanier Cup team. That serves as a constant reminder for the current Bisons of what the program can accomplish.
It's just something that you never ever forget and you never stop thinking about. It's really true. It always comes up. It's always in your head. And now I look at these young guys and I know nobody's talking about it, but I know these young guys understand what that team did, and I know they want a piece of that too.